Hey, VA Nation, Jeff Newton here with National VA Loans powered by Stride Bank. And I have just one question for you. If you were drowning and I threw you a life raft, would you grab it? Let's get after it. All right, guys. Hey, it's Jeff Newton here with National VA Loans powered by Stride Bank. Contact us here. It's 855-956-4040. Of course, check us out online at nationalvaloans.com. All right, so let's get after it. I asked you a question, a very simple one. If you're drowning and I throw you a life raft, would you grab it? Well, we all are thinking, well, of course I would. Of course I'd grab it. Well, the reason I asked this question is I had a previous customer of mine who is an awesome guy. He's a Vietnam vet. I love this guy. We've worked together on. I've helped him refinance before. We bought a house together. Well, not together, but I've helped him work on buying a house. He's just a really great guy. But he called me and he said we were just chatting a little bit. And he goes, Jeff, I'm drowning. And I said, well, whoa, wait a minute. What do you mean you're drowning? He goes, well, I've got, I live on a fixed income. He's got VA disability. He's got some Social Security, things like that. He goes, but, with the cost of everything going up, groceries, gas, living, whatever it may be, with everything going up, I've had to incur more credit card debt, which now I can't afford to pay that credit card debt and still live. And I'm like, my goodness, I have been there. I understand. And I think all of us right now, or at least hopefully all of us, are at least realistic in looking around and looking at how much things have gone up, whether it be interest rates, which that's really on the small scale of things, but interest rates or gas, food, clothing, electricity, just utilities, hell, just your phone bill. It's all gone up. And I know you'll see in the news it's gone up 5% or 8%. Let's be honest, folks. I mean, I can compare bills. I'm not stupid, and neither are you. You can look back and see what things cost you 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and you're paying double in some cases of what you would have been paying. And that comes from every facet of everything we're doing, whether it's the grocery store or it's the gas station. So I understand the drowning. So I'm going to ask that question again. If you're drowning and I throw you a life raft, would you grab it? Well, in this scenario, your life raft is your equity in your home. Okay. Over these last few years, while everything has gone up, the good news is your property value has gone up as well. It's allowed you a little bit of a nest egg in there of equity that you can utilize. As a veteran or as an active duty service member, if you own a home, you can utilize up to 100% of that equity. So, saying that, in the scenario that I just worked under with one of our borrowers, with one of our veterans, we were able to consolidate debt, pay off credit cards, give him more breathing room, about $700 a month. And guys, let me explain to you. My mom lives on a fixed income. She's older. She lives on Social Security and whatever help I have, of course. But so she lives on a fixed income. So $700 a month to a person on a fixed income, whether it's through disability or Social Security or a combination of both, is a lot of money. And it's not $700. It's not just, well, here, I'm going to hand you $700 a month. It's $700 a month that you don't have to spend. So we're going to save him $700 a month. He is now not going to be drowning. And guess what? His interest rate did go up. It did, because when we did his last loan, the rates were a lot lower. And so in this scenario, his rate did go up. And you're going to probably see that and experience that as well. But what I want you to understand is that rate is not where your life raft is. That rate is not going to save you from drowning. What will save you from drowning, or what can help alleviate that drowning, is paying off debt, making everything more manageable. And if that means your interest rate's a little bit higher on your mortgage than what it is currently, but you can afford it better, then guess what? You're in a better position overall. I know this because I'm just like everyone else. The money that comes out of my pocket every month is what's important to me. And if I can save more of that every month in my pocket, my family's better off, my security's better off, my life is better off. I mean, if you don't have to worry about money, worry about money struggles and money and hardships, then it just makes life a little bit smoother. It makes going to the pool with your family a little bit better because you don't have that hanging on you. It just makes everything a little bit better. So give us a call, 855-956-4040, or check us out online at nationalvaloans.com. Right there, nationalvaloans.com. Let me get that up there on the screen for you guys. It is the best way to find out if you do have some equity, if you do have some alternatives, if you do have some ways that you can use your home as a financial tool to help you get to the point where you want to be. And in this point, it's to not drown, it's to stay afloat, it's to make sure you have more money in your pocket at the end of the month than more month at the end of the pocket, if that makes any sense. So I know I've been here, I've been there too. I mean, we're none of us are immune to it. Even over the last few years, none of us are immune to it. So use your home as a financial tool. I just did. I just paid off debt personally. If you want to hear what my story is, feel free to give us a call, 855-956-4040. Just ask for me, Jeff. I'll be happy to explain what I just did on my home loan to save myself money. And yeah, guess what? My interest rate went up. Just so happens to be that's the way it works. But it saved me a lot of money personally. We've got a lot of stories like that, folks. And at 855-956, any of our VA specialists will be able to take a look at your whole financial situation and see exactly how much they can save you and see where they can put more money in your pocket at the end of the month. Now, if you are like me and you like to get things done, which I think a lot of you out there do, then you're just going to go here, nationalapplynow.com. You're going to fill out a mortgage application. It's going to come into our VA specialist. We're going to get in, we're going to pull it all up. We're going to give you a call and go through everything so we can make sure that we're finding the right program, product, and loan situation for you. Okay. Think about that $700 or $800 or $1,000 a month you could save. Might be able to throw that back into your mortgage, pay it off even sooner. You have a lower effective rate. Trust me, folks, I've seen it happen. I'm doing it myself. All right. It works. I'm telling you. So it's 855-956-4040. I'm going to put that right up here on the screen for you, 855-956-4040. Of course, if you're like me, nationalapplynow.com. Till next time, folks, we appreciate you. We appreciate your service. We appreciate what you do for us, the protection you provide for us and our country. Thank you so much for everything that you've done and given up and sacrificed for us. We'll never be able to repay you, but we're here to help and answer any questions you might have. Folks, we thank you for everything. Till next time, take care of yourselves and God bless.